Lovely. Just be mindful of any large bodies of water as we come into the national speed limit. There is one little bit where it floods relatively close to the national speed limit signs, so it could be flooded across the road. Just keep your eyes open. No, we're good, that's okay. It would be just here, but we're good. Lovely. Remember, when it's wet, the road isn't inherently slippery. It just has slightly less grip than normal. It doesn't mean you're going to slip and slide everywhere. It does mean there's more potential for debris in the road, as you can see. And if there was diesel, then yes, it would be slippy. Lovely. Try and keep your tyres out of the grit. Nice. Drop back from the van a bit now, Nia. You can't see anything in front of it, so if it suddenly brakes, you've got not much chance of being able to react. Lovely, well done. Very nice. Now, I thought I saw diesel on this next left bend as we came round earlier. I might have been mistaken, but just in case, just keep your speed steady. Keep everything really smooth. And try and relax. Sometimes there's a big puddle on the left here where that Volvo's slowing down, so just reduce your speed. Mind your mirrors, Neil. Lorry on the left, right, sorry. Well done. Good. A bit slower, Neil. It's quite deep. It would have been sensible to go a bit slower than that. Go slower, keeping your revs up. Nice, well done, very nice. Good, try and relax your arms, Neil. Let the bike lean. You don't want to lean the bike at the moment. Just relax. Let your right arm drop a little bit. Allow the bike to lean. That's it, well done. You tense up in the rain, the bike can't do what it needs to do to go over the road surface undulations. So relax, let it lean. Good, well done, that's better. Nice, early on your brakes. I'm already on mine. Good. Watch nobody dives out in front of you. Start your braking earlier, Neil. Actually start braking as opposed to just using the gears. You should be using both brakes and then coming down to just your rear brake. That's the first time I've seen your brake light. Okay, try and get on your brakes earlier. Think about the information you're giving to people behind as well. Lovely. You might want to consider using lane 2, Nia. Well done. Just be nice and positive, even though it is wet. We don't really want to be sitting in the spray of the lorry, so this is probably the better lane for us. Just be mindful of your speed on the roundabout. Sometimes there is oil spilt on this roundabout and it's quite hard to see. Lovely. Indicators on. We know where we're going, but the joining traffic doesn't. Nice, don't get too close to the van, Neil. If he racks his brakes on and decides he's taking an exit, you're going to get right up his backside in an instant. Indicator off, Neil. Good, try not to roll off your throttle when you're faffing with your left hand though. Otherwise I'll go up your backside. Careful, watch him. Well done. Careful with your yellow box, Neil. Slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down. Neil, yellow box. Duh. Okay, you see traffic forming ahead. Don't get up the backside of it, because you need to read things like your yellow boxes. Don't worry. Luckily, there were no ambulances today. Keep it tight to the right, Neil. I've got a car about to pass me on my left. If they had passed me, they would have come past you too. Whichever direction you're telling people you're going, stay in that direction. Okay? Lovely. Right, take your time. Remember, it is wet, so you're going to do everything gently and smoothly. Nothing sudden. Take your time and off you go when it is safe. Try and avoid your drain covers on bends, turns and roundabouts as well, because they will be slippy. Lovely. Take your time. Fabulous. We're going to be using 50-50 brakes today because it's so wet. So 50% pressure on the lever front, 50% pressure on the lever rear, and still finishing off with your rear. Lovely, well done. Richard is correct, Bryce. We should be in the left of the available lanes for the direction we're choosing to travel in. Bring your speed down now, Rich. Slow down. Your cornering speeds are going to be slower. So cornering speeds generally in the wet are going to be a little bit slower because we can't see the surface. There could be standing water, there could be diesel, something that you can't see on the approach. Otherwise, don't be afraid to get up to the speed limit in a straight line if it's safe to do so, depending on the level of water in front of you. Lovely. Smoothly accelerate. Nice and smooth. Nice. Try and keep your gear changes smooth, Bryce. One back there was a bit jumpy, lurching the clutch out. You can't do that on the big bike. You need to ease it through when you change gear. Don't be chucking the clutch out. When the lane opens up into 2, Richard, we want lane 2. We're going to be following the ring road south. Early mirrors and early brakes. Start braking earlier than you normally would. That's lane 3, but that'll do. Bryce, start your braking earlier. Double the length that you'd normally be braking. Watch the cars on your right. There's a great big puddle there. They're going to come over into our lane. Lovely. Indicator off, Richard. Watch this car. He's coming up rather fast. Probably a bit too fast for the conditions. You checking your mirrors just in case you need to change lanes for the slip road, but don't change preemptively. Wait until you actually see whether there's anything on the slip road or not. Good, well done. Nice. Lovely. Move into the left of your lane. We've got a large lorry about to pass us, so come in further to the left. It's going to try and suck you in towards it, Bryce. So just be ready. Well done. That's where your mirror checks really do help. Start your braking early. I'm already on mine, just smooth and gentle. Nothing sudden. Down to just your rear brake. Try and take more speed off, Bryce, earlier. You're still going a bit quick. I'd just take a bit more speed off. Mind the big puddle. If you've not spotted it, you should have done already. Nice. Start braking early. Even though you're just tickling the brakes, you're just gently using them, introducing the tyres to the tarmac a little bit more. Nice. Watch the black car, Bryce. Watch it. Watch it. Watch. Well done. You're just looking in your mirrors when you need to be looking ahead. Slow down earlier, Bryce. More. Okay, in the wet, double what you'd normally do with your brakes. You're doing what you'd normally do, I think. Yeah, you need to double your stopping distance essentially. So start braking earlier. Ease off the throttle earlier. start braking more gently earlier. Lovely. Make sure you're not sitting with the white van, Rich. When you move off, don't sit with a vehicle, get yourself into a gap, otherwise if they move over on you, look, he's about to change lanes, Bryce. Gotta have eyes in your elbows, Bryce. Your elbows in your knees. Well done. Okay, you got to be very mindful of blind spots of vehicles on your left. Is it only me that's getting splattered with water today? I've not seen either of you get a big wave come across. Neutral, ignition, side stand. It's quite hard to talk when you're cold. All I want to do is go brrr. Good. Are you enjoying it? Oh, that's good. That is good. I'm glad you're warm. He's warm. We'll have some of your warm, please.